MC Benny.
Come on, East Africa.
Ha.
It's a party.
Tell them.
Okay. Hello, Africa. Yet another segment of the African, and I am the East African Community Ambassador to Uganda, and I am also your gracious host. Phrase, you know that we have this segment. We touch base with you, find out in Uganda, and I am in a district called Kayunga. It is quite rainy out, and today I am checking on the road, so I just had to park somewhere. Bring from you who are just do as usual, you know the drill. What you social platform with and where you are tuning in. We would like to hear what is happening where you are. But before that, I have quite the news to share today. A couple of things to talk about. First, we know that it is September, and that simply means that we are drawing closer to the ULEAD Summit, an event that we have all been waiting for whole year. And also the big news is that the ULEAD Summit is going Africa, so it is going to be covering more people and benefiting more youth out there. And there are very, very many ways definitely to be part of the summit, and today I am here to tell you how to find out some of those ways for those who already don't know. But for those who have been ardently following us, you know very well how to be part of the summit. I will be having a few colleagues join me in studio. They are having challenges connecting, but as soon as they do, we shall also have them. But for now, I just want to talk about three things. The first thing was the AFCFTA competitions. You know very well that we've been having the AFCFTA essay competition, and then the debate competition was recently launched. For those who do not know about the competition, just go to our website www.ulead.africa, and then you will when you go to the website, go to the segment of AFCFTA Youth Inclusion Accelerator Project. You will be able to find guidelines on how to participate in debate, because the essay competition unfortunately had its deadline for Wednesday this past week. And I do remember seeing a couple of people struggling to deliver their essay on the timeline. I was speaking to colleagues that are running that competition, that is Franklin and Moses, and they were telling me that as late as 11:55, they were still receiving submissions of the essay. We thank you so much for turning up in numbers to participate in the essay competition. And as we told you last Saturday, we had Moses here explaining about this competition, and it was very clear that essays were being I shouldn't say marked, they were being qualified on a rolling basis. So sometime in October, maybe in 2 weeks, and I'm insisting that they make the announcements of the winners here on the check-in. Now we have the debate competition going on. Be sure to look to go through our feed on social media and find out how you can participate. Do remember that the winners of these competitions will be attending a boot camp in Arusha. And then after attending the boot camp, they will join the delegates that will be attending the ULEAD Summit still in Arusha. If you are wherever you are in Africa, this is one of the ways that you can participate in the ULEAD Summit this year by winning one of the two competitions around the African continental free trade area. Okay, so the second thing, and now the elephant in the room. But don't forget that I'm still waiting to hear from you, colleagues that are following us. Just type in the chat box your name, the country you are tuning in from, and tell us what is happening there. But now we shall address the elephant in the room, and that is none other than the One Young Africa launch. I am very sure that you have heard of it, and it is happening this Monday. Yes, it is Monday. I got that right. Okay, so in the One Young Africa launch, a couple of things will be happening. First of all, we are going to have definitely the young people of the rest of Africa come to interact with the ULEAD the ULEAD family for the first time. It is the first time it is going to be happening for the whole of Africa to interact at the same time under the ULEAD family. So it is a very, very big thing that will be happening. You want to be part of it. The second thing that will be happening, and I think it is very important, we are going to have definitely speakers that will be guiding what young people need to do to better their participation. And to that note, I want to announce now who the guest, the chief guest will be. And you can see very clearly that that will be none other than Mr. Andrew Mwenda. Andrew Mwenda here is a Ugandan veteran journalist. And most importantly, he is not someone he's not someone alien to ULEAD, because in 2019, Mr. Andrew Mwenda is one of the mentors that we had at the ULEAD Summit. So it is safe to say that Mr. Andrew Mwenda here is an alumni mentor of ULEAD. Okay, so we shall be having Mr. Mwenda coming to the summit, to the launch of the summit. And this is happening on Monday. And during this launch, Mr. Mwenda will be talking on a topic: why Africa's youth need to unite in creating solutions to Africa's development challenges, and how digital tools can make this easier today. So you want to be part of that conversations. But the most important thing, anyway, for me, that will be happening is a question that you have all been asking. How do I apply to the ULEAD Summit? And guess what? Come this Monday, during the One Young African launch, the portal for the application to the ULEAD Summit is officially going to be launched. And definitely, you know how we do it at ULEAD. We shall have the summit director on board to explain everything that will be happening. First of all, at the summit, what should you expect? We shall also be having some semblance of unveiling of the speakers that we shall be having at the summit. We shall definitely not unveil all the speakers, but we shall be giving them to you in bits, because they are quite a number, and they are quite profiled and very, very interesting speakers. And then lastly, but by no means any least, the summit director will also tell us the process that will be undertaken to choose the people who will be part of the summit, both virtually and physically in Arusha. Do not forget that the summit is happening in a hybrid nature. We shall be having a specific number of people that will be invited to go to Arusha at the EAC Secretariat to be able to attend the summit in person. But also for those of us that will perhaps not make it, and I say both of us, because it is very possible that myself, I will also be following online. You guys do remember our colleague, Ambassador Clemence from Rwanda. She is one of the first people who applied to be an online attendant of the summit. So for those of us who will not make it to be physical in Arusha, we shall also be joining on a platform that again will be unveiled to us tomorrow next, on Monday during the One Young Africa launch. But for now, let me first pause a little bit and interact with colleagues that have just joined us. We have Kamala, we have Ange. Friends, just introduce yourselves, tell us where you are from and what is happening there currently. I'll start with you, Kamala.
Thank you so much. My name is Kamala Dixon. I'm checking in from Dar es Salaam. Dar es Salaam is too hot as usual, and we are now in the big phase where the country is working with this. There is this guy is called door-to-door sellers. Here we call them matching guys. I think they're everywhere in Africa. Yeah. So in past 1 week, the president announced that they should look on the way on how they can handle them. I think there have been an increased number of young people joining the sector, though it's informal and it's not that much official, but it takes a lot of young people. But then the big challenge that's happening now and then is when they are operating, they're operating in front of the shops, that the same shops, they're selling the same goods and they're paying tax to the government. So the market is so crowded and they're not paying tax. They're paying little money. So most of the people have been closing their shops here because of this increase of the matching guys. And now the government is looking at the solution on how to do. So we have a big debate here in Dar es Salaam on how to handle them. But then the other question is, how are we creating the sustainable strategy that they can handle it? Because most of the people, the graduates and other young people, they're in the streets because there is no employment. So the shortage of opportunities for young people in the sector to employ themselves is accelerated the increase of matching guys in the community. And if, as a country, I think we need to keep putting more strategies on how we can handle the matter and how we can deal with it, because they're increasing and really you don't see the best ways to handle them. So it's what's happening in Dar es Salaam.
right. Apologies, I dropped for a moment there, but I am glad that we are back, and I see that colleagues also dropped because of the internet glitch that happened. That is unfortunate. But anyway, we heard from Kamala. Kamala was explaining to us what is happening in Dar es Salaam. And it is clearly a question of now how do we ensure, in my opinion anyway, how do that these people that have been licensed to work on the streets, like he has said, do not again sabotage the people who are already pay taxes to be able to rent shops. But going back to the big day on Monday, and specifically discussing the ULEAD summit, very many people have been sharing their views, and we have been trying to project those views and thoughts about the summit. And I just want to, for example, share with you one here. You all know Franklin. Those of you who have been following us, Franklin works at the ULEAD Secretariat. He's a regional program associate, specifically under communication, media, and program promotion. And Franklin, he's a very prolific guy. He said that ULEAD 21 is bound to be memorable in many ways. I personally look forward to the ULEAD song remix. Look at that. There is going to be a remix to the ULEAD song. So he says he's looking forward to the ULEAD song remix, which is undergoing co-creation from various creative teams across the continent. So you guys know the ULEAD song, right? Now I feel like I should play it now, but I'll probably play it as the exit song. But you guys know that the ULEAD song is specifically featuring East citizens, East African young people. And the other day we had MC Benny, we had Franklin, we had Mons, and some other guys that featured that song come in here for the check-in and share with us how the song went on. And we all remember that MC Benny said he just had an idea about a song and he felt that, okay, this song would perfectly fit the notion of regional youth coming together as a conglomerate to contrast of youth in every member. Sent a text to our ULEAD director at ULEAD Africa, Mr. Ivan Atuyambe. And for those of you who do not know Ivan is the most approachable person. You imagine MC Benny was in northern Uganda, sent a text to Ivan who was in Arusha, sent him lyrics and sent him his